How's it going, everyone? Saintsfan back again with another GTA Online video, and over the last week or so I've been getting a few questions about this topic, so I wanted to just make a video to clear up some confusion that some people have. But if you've been following Rockstar in the news, you would know that they're actually releasing LA Noire again, and the date they are actually releasing that on is November 14th, which is actually in 2 days. And the question that a lot of people have been bringing up is, how is this going to affect GTA Online's unreleased content, and how is it going to affect the next DLC, the one we know that's coming in December? And hopefully I can answer that question in this video. Hopefully this does, like I said, clear some of the confusion up. Now, for the past couple of weeks, as we all know, Rockstar have been releasing the unreleased vehicles one by one each week, although they have skipped a few weeks, and that is what's sort of going to screw everything up. So a few weeks ago, when the Transform races were released to GTA Online, Rockstar didn't actually release a vehicle along with it, and that extended the drip feeding by another week. And it is very possible that that same scenario could happen this week when LA Noire drops on Tuesday. Normally Rockstar just like to focus on one thing that they can promote, where on Tuesday, if they release LA Noire, which is coming out for the Xbox One, the PS4, the Nintendo Switch, and in VR, if they have all that and an additional vehicle, that's two separate things they would have to promote on their newswire, and I don't see them really doing that. Now, one thing that's very interesting, FunMW2, he tweeted this a couple of days ago. It says, "I can feel the electricity next week." Obviously, that is a hint at the Coil Cyclone, the supercar, the electric supercar that is still yet to be released. Now, the interesting part is he does say next week, and like I said, this was a few days ago, so maybe they do end up releasing two things at once. The one we know for a fact, though, is LA Noire is coming, and it really is just going to depend if Rockstar releases this new supercar alongside LA Noire. And the way that affects the rest of the release, obviously, if there is no car, then that means we're gonna have to wait another week for the drip feeding to continue, and if it does drop, the drip feeding won't be as long because we still have the Hunter and the Laser. Now, how it affects the next DLC, basically we have to get through the drip feed until that next DLC can get announced. So it almost feels like they're just gonna say screw it, and like the week after the drip feeding ends, the next DLC is going to be released. I really wouldn't be surprised if that happens, especially just because Christmas, they have their Christmas event. They don't want to push the Christmas event too early into the DLC, especially if they're trying to sell all these shark cards and if they have some really awesome things in that DLC. One thing I do actually want to point out, because this looks fantastic. I actually did not play LA Noire, but they released some screenshots from the VR version, and it actually looks really, really cool. So basically, it's a game, from what I understand, that you're a cop and you have to go around investigating crimes and stuff. And I just love how it looks in VR. It almost makes me think how cool a game like GTA or even Red Dead Redemption would be in VR. Could you imagine Red Dead Redemption 2 in VR? You're in the wild, you hear all this nature around you, and you're looking everywhere, and it's nothing but beautiful, and it's nothing but a beautiful world. I don't know if it would get too nauseating, maybe with like riding a horse or something, but maybe this is something that they're sort of testing. They're seeing what the reaction is, if people like it, and if they do, then hell, they released 10 different versions of GTA 5. I bet you they're gonna pull a Bethesda, like with Skyrim, and release a bunch of versions of Red Dead Redemption 2 if they can. So that's just something to look forward to, perhaps. But anyway, hopefully this video cleared it up. Like I said, LA Noire is coming out this Tuesday, and it's coming out for the Switch, and they actually put up a newswire post and a trailer with that. So that's why I'm kind of thinking that they're not going to end up releasing another vehicle alongside of this, because they're really trying to push this game, especially on the Switch, and I think that's what they're going to end up doing. Maybe Fun said, next week, could potentially be Thursday or something. It might not end up being on Tuesday, but that is what's going on. And one thing I will say, because I'm sure I'm going to get this question, where's Rockstar Logic number 50? blame NVIDIA Shadow Play. It should have been up this week, but I recorded like an hour and a half's worth of the footage, all of it, and then the file was corrupted. So it basically made me delay it. It's going to be coming out next week now, and if you're wondering, it's the big one, man. It's going to be like the top, I think I have 35 or so best Rockstar Logics. I didn't want to push 50 because that'd have been like a 30-minute video, but I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. So that's where that's at. Also, be on the lookout on my Twitter this week for some shark card giveaways if that new card does get announced or get released. But anyway, that is it. Thank you all for watching. Please drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe for more awesome GTA content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.